This is Louise Green for MMA Crazy, and I'm joined alongside Melvin Manhoef, who fights this weekend at Bellator London. How are you feeling? How is it good to be back?
It's great to be back, and I feel good.
And you've been away for 2 years, so can you talk a little bit about, what you've been up to in those 2 years and why you've been away for so long?
Why I was busy with my gym, busy with events, organizing, eating a lot. So that's and that's why. But then eventually I had still 2 more fights, and then I had a meeting with Scott. I said we're gonna do the 2 fights, and I said I want to do 1 in America, and there's gonna be my last in America, and 1 in Amsterdam. So that's why.
And of course you didn't get to do the one in America. You're doing this one here.
Yeah, no, but it's very good, because I started here, so maybe it had God wishes to finish here also, So.
Talk a little bit about your memories then, fighting in Europe and fighting in London. I think the last time you fought in London was 2006, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know the date, because I get like I don't know when the fight of Cyborg was. Because I fought Cyborg, I think that was the last fight in London. But I don't know for sure anymore. But that was like one of the epic fights, and I still remember that. And I had like fights against Fabio Piamonte, Matthias Riccio. They were like nice and fun fights, So I was with my team, with Mike, with Big Mike, and we enjoyed it very much, And when we were here, we were always eating Nando's and these kind of things, This is very good. And this memory sticks to me. In this time, I met Paul, and we are still fighting on the same card also now. So it's like great, to have like a finish off like this.
So why the decision to come back? Why not just call it a day? Was there something, inside of you that thought I need to have 2 last ones before I go?
I had already 2 on the contract still, but I wanted to do something else, and I wanted to bring Bellator to the Netherlands, and this is why I was hoping that it would come like a year earlier, so I could do my farewell in Amsterdam already, But maybe it's gonna be this year or maybe next. I hope it's gonna be this year, so it would be nice for me. I wanna be part of it. Still in Holland, the first time that Bellator come to Holland, I want to be part of it. So,
how much would that mean to you to then retire and do that in Amsterdam?
To retire in my hometown, and with all my people around who loves me and my family, it would be nice. I had like my farewell fight on kickboxing against Raymond Bojanski, also in my hometown. I organized it myself, and that was a farewell that I could never forget, man. This is was one of the most greatest moments in my fighting career.
So then, with all that in mind, how are you approaching this fight here? Because you already have your mind set on the retirement. So how are you going into this?
So still, I have still to do this fight first, and then we're gonna do the retirement. But this fight is already for me. It's I have to do it. It's no problem. I'm fully focused on this fight. I know what to do. I know what's gonna happen, and that's it, man. I know what's gonna happen. So I train for myself. I'm not thinking about what he's gonna do or whatever. I know my style, and I know what I want to do. The only thing what I want is to bring a win. And if it's going to be on knockout or on submission or on points, submission would be great, but I never won on submission, but I don't think it's going to happen, It's going to be a stand-up brawl.
So what do you think of your opponent, Ken? I mean, he's an English guy.
He's a young English guy. He likes to fight, He's coming forward, He has a good punch. I saw some boxing matches, I saw some MMA matches, I saw everything, There wasn't so much, but what I have seen, he enjoyed the fight also, so it's going to be a fun fight.
What kind of challenges do you think he might present you with? How do you think you can sum him up, and how do you think it goes down?
I don't know how it's going to be down. He was watching me when he was like a little kid, I think so. I don't think he's going to have the respect. Something he's going to try to prove himself, and he's going to come forward. That's what I think, and I'm prepared on that. So.
Okay, well, we look forward to seeing you.